Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Road to Gold. I'm your host, Baz. How we doing? Good. Alright, spawning as random. Actually, it's technically spawning as Protoss, but I play random. And it's going to be a Protoss versus Protoss. Now, this is actually before the newest patch where they changed some of the 4-gate ways and the sentry warp in time. Very early scout by... Put up his name here. Bashan, I think it's Bashan. I think that's how you say his name. Early scouting here by Bashan. I think just because he wants to see what I'm actually going to be so he can counter accordingly. But, I mean, in my opinion, if you're playing random, if you're playing against the random, by the time you scout, you're going to have a pylon and a gateway up. Or a supply building and your first unit producing structure about halfway finished by the time you actually find the person. So I mean, it's really not a ideal thing to early scout, but in certain maps, like say Metalopolis, because it is a very big map, or the Shattered Temple, I think is the other really big 4-player map. I would definitely early scout, not really worry about it on those two maps, in my opinion. Nice waypoints though by Bashan. So, hope you guys enjoyed the new Freelancer Let's Play. That will be uploaded every Thursday, so just keep that in mind. For those of you who have been messaging me, yes, Half-Life 2 Let's Play is going to keep going. I'm just having some issues with audio at the moment, so nothing really to worry about right now. I think I found the correct EQ for the audio with very bad buzziness until I get a new sound card, which, by the way, donation drive is going on right now. We're at about $25. I'd like to hit 75 or 100. That would be a nice, decent sound card. So, yeah, donation drive pretty much ends whenever. I don't have a specific date for it. But right now, honestly, there's not much going on right now. Bashan does know my probe is here. I'm not sure if he actually knew. Yes, he did actually know where my probe is. So my probe's actually going to survive, thankfully. I'm not actually sure what I'm going to be doing. Probably should get out the production tab here. Cybernetics core for both of us is going down right now. Mine is just a little bit faster than his, but he does have nothing really else going on. Protoss versus Protoss. Honestly, any race versus any race startup is really kind of boring to cast. Well, actually, Zerg versus Zerg is actually pretty fun to cast because you got the Baelings and you got the Zerglings running around like chickens with their head cut off. So that's fun too. But we are seeing, might be going a 3-gate into something or possibly a 4-gate. Not really sure. But we'll kind of see what's going to go on here. I am saving up my gas probably for a couple sentries or something. I don't know. And Bashan's probe should be taken down in just a few seconds here. There it goes. So the probe is going down. He has scouted my 2 gateways. As of right now, he's just producing off of 1 gateway, but he does have 2 gas, so he may be doing a... I'm not sure what he's doing, because that's very delayed gateways. Generally, if you're going a 4-gate, or a typical 4-gate, you are going to want to put down your Cybernetics core, and then once that's done, you want to put down another gateway or halfway between whatnot. So I am actually getting out. Yeah, it does look like a robotics bay is going down. Where is that going down? Right here, Hidden Tech. I love Hidden Tech. It's so fun. And it looks like I'm going 3-gate robo, which is actually one of my favorite builds because you can get out Immortals so quickly. Having the Immortals out is very easy to deal with like a 4-gate Stalker build because Stalkers will only do 10 flat damage and that's it. Due to the Immortals shield, excuse the gulp there. And Warp Gate now just being finished. 2 sentries coming in to save for my minerals for a Immortal. Immortal should be on the way just soon. I actually probably shouldn't have made those 2 sentries, but you know, no one's perfect. It's alright. And we are seeing Zealot here from Bashan, actually just kind of scouting, making sure everything's okay. Mortal on the way. Let's actually see if he sees this. 2 Stalkers for Bashan. His 4-gate is just now finished. That was actually kind of a slow 4-gate there. That's okay. The only thing he knows is I have a warped-in pylon and 2 extra gateways. So he doesn't know that I have any Immortals or any sense of actual higher tech than he does. One Immortal can actually take out 2 to 3 Stalkers if macroed correctly, I believe. Don't quote me on that. My 2 extra gateways are almost done. Another pylon going down. We are seeing a proxy pylon for Bastion. Kind of an oddly placed proxy pylon because they're going to have to walk all the way around here and up here. A good proxy pylon would actually be here. Actually, right here. Let's see. I don't actually play this map all too often. And right here, and probably right here. Putting it right here because there's destructible rocks, you're gonna have to walk all the way around. So I will actually have 2 Immortals by the time his army pushes up, and I'll actually be able to set the 2 Immortals here and put Sentry Force Fields right here, and be able to easily choke him up pretty well. We are seeing another pylon going down. These Immortals should be able to spot it and take it out. Is he gonna? And I probably should back up here. I'm actually gonna be caught kind of out of place here. No force field by Bastion. There should be a force field by me. There we go. There's the force field there. And the Zealots are giving the Stalkers wow, can't talk. The Zealots are giving the Stalkers line of sight for the Stalkers to actually shoot up. But right now, it's not looking very pretty for Bastion right now. I do have my observer out. Forge is right here. These 2 Immortals should be able to pick off pretty much all the sentries pretty easily. These actually should. There we go. We're gonna push down the ramp. There we go. And the sentry's gonna be taken out. And we got some more tech being warped in by Bastion right here. Pylon placement was okay, I guess, if you wanted to reinforce your army, but probably should have been a little bit closer to the cliff. I do understand that you didn't want to actually make that risky in case I had to expand or pylon there. You wanted to kind of be a surprise, but I'm actually, these 2 Immortals pretty much are able to pretty much cut out anything that, and there's the GG by Bastion. Obviously, Bastion didn't think that he could combat me with his 4-gate. All he really had to do was kind of wall off a little bit and kind of put some Stalkers up here and some sentries and kind of force me to wait until he got some extra minerals or maybe some cannons or something. This force really isn't that large, but my mineral count is sufficient enough that the GG is technically a good game, I guess. But one thing I do want to point out is his 4-gate was very, very slow. Don't do that. If you're going to 4-gate fast, don't 4-gate slow. Have at least all 4 gates out before the warp gate technology is actually finished, done researching. That way you can produce 1 or 2 Zealots out of each, depending on how fast you are and how good you have the build down. So, alright guys, see you next round.